Chapter 10. Chimpanzees are gradually disappearing in Africa. They used to be found in 25 countries. They have gone from 4 of those and very nearly vanished from 5 others. Only in the very central part of their range are they found today in quite large numbers. That is where the last of the great African rainforests still stand: Cameroon and Gabon, Zaire and the Congo. Even these forests are disappearing. Sometimes this is so that rich men can get richer by selling the timber, and sometimes because the people living there need wood for cooking or for building, or they need the land to live on or for grazing their cattle and goats or for building their houses. And all the time there are more and more people needing more and more land. Also, chimpanzees are being hunted. They are shot for food. Even in countries where chimp flesh is not eaten, mothers may be shot so that hunters can steal their babies and sell them for pets for zoos and circuses or for medical research. No one knows exactly how many chimps are left in the wild, but it is not more than 250,000. Does that sound like a lot to you? Find out how many people live in a city like Dallas or Toronto or London or Paris. Find out how many live in small towns. And then think how the 250,000 chimps are not all together, but separated by deforestation into small populations of not numbering not numbering more than 150, as at Gombe. It's scary, isn't it? Because small populations like that probably can't survive for very long. Even if they are protected, they start inbreeding. That's when individuals who are closely related to each other mate and have babies. When that happens, the group eventually gets weak and may get sick from all kinds of disease. It takes only 2 or 3 bad epidemics of disease to strike and suddenly the group is gone. About 10 years ago, I began visiting different African countries where chimpanzees still alive to see what was going on and to see if I could help. The more I traveled around, the more I realized how bad, sometimes desperate the situation is, not only for the chimpanzees and the other animals of the African forests, but also for the people who live there. When you cut down the tropical forests, the soil is rich and fertile for a while. crops grow and cattle and goat, goats are well fed and produce lots of milk or meat or babies. But after a few years old, the nutrients are gone from the soil, then the crops don't grow well and the animals get thin. Worst of all, without the protection of the trees, the earth gets away by heavy rain. Soon there may be just bare rock left, and nothing will grow. Rivers and lakes can get clogged with the soil washed down by the rain, and the fish may die. In the end, there is a desert where it was once nice and green and beautiful. Then the people as well as the animals begin to starve. So why do local people cut down the trees? Are they stupid? If we know of it, if we know that clearing forests will make desert, why don't they? Actually, they don't. They do know. Farmers understand the land very well. In the old days, when there was plenty of land, because there were not nearly so many people, they didn't need to cut down many trees. After a while, they could move somewhere else to live, and trees would grow again when they had gone.